And Eradicate, we're gonna see the Alola form, right? How? What? Here we go. Is it on? Yeah! New discoveries. I'm ready. Late but ready. Okay, new monster. Whoa. Wait, what? Oh, no. Wait, his name is type Null? I thought he was like new type called Null. What the heck is he? Dog, Velociraptor, whatever. Oh, he's gonna be cute! Wait, what the heck? Jangmo-o? Momo? Look at him. He's interesting. Why does he have a heart on his head? He has a giant tongue! What? And Eradicate, we're gonna see the Alola form, right? How? What? Oh my gosh, that's freaking hilarious. Oh my gosh, look at his cheeks. That's freaking hilarious. I never would expect that. Okay, wait, what is this? 24, what? What? Wait, what? Certain events, so okay. If you have moon, it's the whole game, what? So if it's midnight in moon, it's noon in sun? Aether, what? Who are you guys? Hold on, wait. Look at her freaking Aether's Paradise. Hold on. I'm so confused. So who are these people then? I thought we already got the evil team. So what is this? Okay. What if they're like pretending to be good guys, but like, I don't know if I trust them. They look too all... Okay. They're trying to... Oh, Slowpoke! So, okay, it's obvious that... Who the heck's this guy? Oh, this is Team Skull. What's wrong with your hat? His freaking hand. What? Okay, so this guy, who's he gonna be? Okay, search the Alola region for Zygarde. Yeah, we knew this. Oh, you can just... Interesting. So they're like gonna be rewards for side quests? Yeah, looks like it. Maybe. What's up with the farmer chick? So, okay, we saw in that trailer the little glow was, yeah, definitely photos. Hold on. Oh, that's... What? Pokemon Snap. Oh my gosh, wait, so is it wild or is it your Pokemon? What? You get to comment on it? You get thumbs... Oh, oh my god, it is Pokemon Snap. Wait, Mirror's... Ultra Beast? Wait, hold on. Wait, that's pretty cool. What the heck is up with its name? Ubisoft? Wait, so Ultra Beast, I don't get it. Is it a different thing from Legendary to... Oh, it's over. That's it. Glad for all the explanations. Hey everybody, I'm Jammer, and whoa! That was a lot more information. Do you hear that? That was a lot more information than I was expecting. I thought it was just gonna be another one of those trailers, show off some new Pokemon, blah blah blah. This is a lot of huge news. Very surprised. First of all, this wasn't showcased in the Nintendo Direct the other day. Maybe maybe they just didn't want to steal the show with it or something along the lines of that. I don't understand. I mean, maybe that's the reason. I mean, granted, like Alola, even they could have even slid a Alolan version of Rattata right in next to Alola and Eradicate, you know. So I don't know. I don't know why they saved it, but at the same time, maybe that's the reason. I don't know. Overall, though, holy cow, there's a lot of new news. A lot of new news. Let's go over it one by one. New Pokemon. There's this weird dog, deer, rock-headed, weird named. I have no idea. Very cool. And it type Null, I think its name is type Null. I think. Like, what kind of name is that? And then there was they had Alola and Eradicate. And then they had, what was his name? Oh yeah, the little guy with the like love disc on his forehead. He's interesting, definitely going to evolve. He kind of reminded me of, oh, what's his name? The one dinosaur Pokemon that headbutt stuff. He's not Kratos because that's the god of war. But something named similar to that. I can't remember. You guys will correct me in the comments. So there's him. I thought he's pretty... Overall, those three, Alola, Eradicate, freaking hilarious with giant chubby cheeks. But I think I like that weird whatever thing that was. I don't know. Okay, moving on. Bigger news. The freaking... Okay, there's a new team or something like that. So there's... What are they called? I can't even remember. Shoot, what are they even called? Aether. Something Aether? Aether Foundation? Yeah, that's right. So, okay, the trailer presented them actually as pretty much good guys. Like, you know, we're here to help Pokemon. Shows them kind of opposing Team Skull. and it's interesting. So I don't know if I trust them. See, like, I feel like Team Skull is going to be the actual bad guys of the game. I think Aether Foundation or whatever, I feel like they're going to be the ones who have the good intentions. They're the white, you know, perfect, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like they're completely ignorant to the fact of what evil they might be inflicting upon either, you know, stealing the sun, the Pokemon Sun God, Solgaleo, or whatever. Like, I feel like they have some sort of goal in mind, and I feel like that in their eyes, they're doing nothing but good in helping Pokemon or whatever their reasoning is. And I feel like you won't learn that. I think it's gonna be some twist where you won't learn their evil intents until towards the end of the game. You're gonna have to stop them as well, which I don't know. That's just the overall vibe I get from it. Like the white coats, it's just too clean, you know. They also talked about, okay, so they briefly showed off the difference between Sun and Moon is that they're set apart 12 hours. So we already knew there was going to be some sort of day and night cycle. We weren't sure really if it was going to be based on a real clock or maybe like a minute clock where like every hour is a minute, for example. But it's saying that Sun and Moon are set apart 12 hours. Hold on. It's backing up. Assuming that there's a day and night cycle. If it's noon and Sun, it'll be midnight and Moon. That's my impression. So basically we'll be at opposite intervals of whatever game version you have. Or it made it almost kind of seem like, I mean, I don't think this is the case, but maybe is Moon entirely nighttime and then Sun entirely daytime the whole game? There's no change of cycle, which I don't think is the case. I think it's more the, you know, one's one time, one's the other time, which is interesting. I don't know why, but I mean, it's saying so certain events can happen differently depending on, you know, so for example, the Totem Guardian at daytime when you fight in the forest area, I can't remember, the Forest of Hope, something like that. Anyways, the Forest Challenge, the one of the Totem Pokemon is a oh, Yungoos? No. Gumshoe. There we go. It was Gumshoe, and in Moon, they showed the Moon version where it's like nighttime. They showed actually an Alolan Raticate coming out instead. So it's interesting that they're going to actually be changing up the Totem Pokemon. They're not actually set in stone, and it'll mix up the variety between it. So depending on what time of day you either go or what version you have, it's going to actually change and play out differently. It's still like not totally explained. I don't know. I feel like maybe I have wrong assumptions of it, but I think that's how it's going to be working. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So before I touch on the weird Ultra Beast thing, Pokemon Snap. Let's just talk about that real fast. I'm pretty sure, almost guaranteed, that this mode or mini game or whatever you want to call it is in Sun and Moon just because of the demand. Or why did I say demand? There's a demand, but not like a huge demand. But there's a demand enough for a sequel to Pokemon Snap. And I mean, even with Go and implanting where you can take photos of the Pokemon you're trying to catch and stuff, I feel like Nintendo's and Pokemon companies kind of realizing this and putting this mode into the game where it's weird. So there's certain areas, I'm assuming, where you can spectate wild Pokemon. For example, there's that cracked in the bridge or whatever, like a crack opening. There's that one area where like they're watching a Dragonite fly by, and you can take pictures, and I believe other players can like them and favorite them or whatever. And that's so freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. Anybody, almost everyone wants to see another Pokemon Snap, and this is like practically as close as we're gonna get besides, you know, Go, for example. And I thought it absolutely hilarious. They're actually implementing this, and it's gonna, I can't wait to learn more about it. I mean, it might be a kind of limited feature where it's considering it's only being in specific areas. I'd love for it to be where you could actually take pictures of your own Pokemon. For example, let them out, have some fun, play with each other, you know, I don't know, roll on like beach balls and stuff, and then take pictures of your own Pokemon playing in the sand. Just like in the anime where they throw out all their guys and they just kind of hang out and have like a beach party or a picnic or whatever. How cool it would be if you could like make camp essentially in Pokemon Sun or Moon and just set out all your Pokemon and just, you know, in the photo mode, you just take pictures of your guys just hanging out. Fun little mode to make you feel like you're more in this world and this is like a real thing you could do, hang out with your Pokemon. I think, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see more about this mode. I'm hoping it's not as limited as just, you know, specific spots where you can take photos of Pokemon, because eventually that'll get kind of old. If there's only like, let's say there's only 20 or 30, let's say there's only 20 spots or so within the game that you can take photos of Pokemon, I'm assuming there'll only be certain Pokemon that even show up there, depending on what island they're on, where they are, blah, blah, blah. So I hope it's not too limited. If it is, I mean, it is totally a side little mode. And then finally, they introduced Ultra Beasts. Okay, I'm assuming this is like another thing alongside mythical and legendary Pokemon. I mean, because why else would they say that? And then but they only showed off one Pokemon, so it just kind of confused me. And it had a wicked weird name. It had a 0 and a 1 in it. I think it said Ubisoft or something. It was UB01 or something like that. Very interesting. I can't even remember the typing of that thing. Did they say it? Probably didn't. I was just too excited. But Jellyfish Pokemon totally looks awesome. But I'm so curious, why is this considered an Ultra Beast rather than a legendary or mythical Pokemon? Perhaps maybe it's just, I don't know. What does it mean? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this new trailer, all this new information, the Aether Foundation, the Mega Beast, or whatever it was called, I just said it 2 seconds ago, Pokemon Snap, and then the weird time thing with Sun and Moon. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Give this video a huge, awesome like. I totally appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me lately. We're at over 3,000 subscribers. I swear, last week we were just celebrating 2. Unreal. Thank you so much. I totally appreciate it. And for those of you asking, Custom Mii Fighters is coming. I'm so sorry for the delay. I have been absolutely swamped and busy because at the end of the summer, I'm just all over the place. I'm trying to get back into a routine of things, but it's just been madness. I'm so sorry. It is coming. I am working on it, and I'll do my best to get it up within at least a week from now. I don't want to make any promises I can't follow through with, so I don't want to get your hopes up too much, but it is nearing completion, so don't think it's like I'm not working on it at all, you know. Plus, there is still other stuff I want to talk about about the Nintendo Direct, such as the Pikmin news, some of the Color Splash stuff coming out of PAX. Anyways, if you haven't already, definitely subscribe for tons on Pokemon, Nintendo content, all that fun stuff. And maybe I might even have Sashima on again for a discussion talking about all this news, because this is a whammy amount of stuff. And definitely I want to go more in depth with it and maybe get her thoughts on it. And I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, I want to thank you again for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya!